Wealth in pennies. Top 3. Wheat coins, collectors. Fight over stop. Right. Now, if you've ever touched an old penny, if you've ever dumped change on a counter, this video might save you from the biggest mistake of your life. Do not spend these coins. I'm serious. These coins are hidden wealth, silent fortune, real serious money, and people are accidentally losing them every single day. Right now, somewhere, someone is spending a penny worth more than a house. Check your pocket now. Check that jar. These old coins are a treasure, and collectors are fighting over them in secret auctions nobody talks about. Today, we're exposing the top 3 most valuable ultra-rare wheat pennies worth huge money. And every single coin gets rarer, bigger, and more shocking as we go. Stay till the end, because the final coin changes everything. Do not spend these coins. These are hidden treasure coins, real auction shock, and you might already be holding a fortune. First coin number 1. Now listen closely, because this first coin is dangerous to ignore. This is one of those dirty old coins that people laugh at, toss aside, or spend without thinking. And that mistake can cost you life-changing wealth. This is not fiction. This is real. The 1,919 wheat penny without a mint mark is a silent fortune hiding in plain sight, and most people have no idea what they're holding. If you've ever seen a dark, old, worn wheat penny and thought it was worthless, this coin proves how wrong that thinking is. Stay till the end, because one tiny detail on this coin changes everything. 1919 was not a calm year in the United States. The country was coming out of World War I. The economy was unstable. Inflation was biting hard. People were struggling, and the U.S. Mint was under serious pressure to produce massive amounts of coinage fast. Corners were cut. Quality control slipped. Dies were pushed beyond their limits. That stress created rare coins, mistakes, and survival issues that nobody noticed at the time. This penny was never meant to be special. That's exactly why it is. Picture this coin in your hand. It doesn't scream luxury. It doesn't shine like gold. It feels honest, heavy for its size, solid, with that unmistakable old copper presence. The weight feels right, the thickness feels firm, and when you turn it slowly, you see history locked into its surface. On the front, Abraham Lincoln stares forward with quiet strength, not flashy, not loud, but commanding respect. On the back, those wheat stalks frame the words that defined an era: simple, humble, and powerful. This design was handled by millions of hands, spent in breadlines, pockets, and cash registers, and that's exactly why surviving examples are so rare today. This coin was struck in copper at a time when copper was in demand, worn down, reused, and abused. Most of these pennies were melted, damaged, cleaned, or simply destroyed by time. That's why condition matters so much. A very fine original example, still showing honest wear, but untouched, unpolished, uncleaned, is where the hidden treasure lives. Never clean this coin. Ever. Cleaning destroys the surface, kills the natural toning, and wipes out serious money instantly. Original toning is everything. That deep, aged color, the quiet glow, the antique skin of the coin, that's what collectors obsess over. Now here's where it gets dangerous. There is no mint mark on this coin. That missing mint mark is not a mistake to ignore. It's a clue. It tells collectors exactly where and how it was made, under what pressure, with which dies, and during which production rush. Some of these dies were worn to death, creating subtle details only expert eyes catch. Tiny differences in lettering, spacing, surface texture, and strike strength separate common pennies from hidden big treasure. This detail changes everything. Most people think a circulated coin can't be valuable. That lie is costing people fortunes. Survival is rare, not perfection. An original, circulated 1919 wheat penny without a mint mark, with natural wear and untouched surfaces, is exactly what elite collectors want. These collectors don't brag. They don't rush. They bid quietly, aggressively, and emotionally. When one of these coins appears at auction, the room goes silent. Then the numbers climb fast. Collectors are not selling these. They are holding. Supply is shrinking. Demand is rising. This is quiet wealth. Today, this single penny has reached a market value of around $350,000, and that number doesn't feel real until you realize people are still spending them. This is serious money. This is hidden wealth. This is a life-changing opportunity that looks like pocket change. Do not spend this coin. If you find one, stop. Put it down. Protect it. Never clean it. Get it professionally graded. That plastic holder isn't for show, it's protection for a silent fortune. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Check the surface. Check the feel. Patience is golden here. Rushing, cleaning, or guessing destroys value. This coin rewards people who slow down and respect what they're holding. Dirty coins, yes. Rare US coins alert. Big money coins don't always shine. Sometimes they whisper. And here's the part that should make your heart race. This is only the first coin. What comes next is even bigger, rarer, and more dangerous to ignore. The next wheat penny makes this one look tame, and people are losing it every single day without knowing. Stay right here. The next coin is a hidden treasure that collectors are fighting over harder than ever. Next coin number 2. Do not spend these coins. These wheat pennies look ordinary, dirty, and worthless, but they are hidden treasure coins worth life-changing money. In this video, we reveal the top 3 ultra-rare wheat pennies that collectors are secretly fighting over in real auctions. These are not myths. These are real US coins hiding in circulation that people are accidentally losing every single day. One small detail can turn a penny into serious money. Check your pockets, jars, and old coins now. This video exposes silent fortunes, quiet wealth, and rare US coins nobody talks about. Stay till the end. The final coin changes everything. Listen very carefully, because this next coin is even more dangerous to ignore. This is one of those pennies people literally throw back into circulation because it looks dark, old, even ugly to the untrained eye. And that single, careless moment can erase a silent fortune. This is not hype. This is not a story. This is real hidden wealth, and people are accidentally losing it every single day. Stay till the end, because one tiny surface turns pocket change into serious money. The 1935 wheat penny with no mint mark is the definition of a hidden big treasure. This coin comes from a time when America was still hurting. The Great Depression hadn't fully loosened its grip. Jobs were scarce, money was tight, and every single cent mattered. The US Mint was under pressure to keep coins flowing through a struggling economy, and speed mattered more than perfection. That pressure created coins that were struck hard, used fast, and worn down quickly. Most of them never survived in collectible condition. That's why this year matters so much. Now imagine holding this coin. It feels solid, honest, real. There's weight to it that modern coins just don't have. It sits in your fingers with presence. The size is familiar, but the thickness and density remind you this came from another era. This penny is pure copper character. It doesn't feel disposable. It feels like history. That black spat toning, that deep dark surface with hints of warmth underneath, is exactly what scares casual spenders and excites elite collectors. Dirty coins? Yes. But this dirt is value. This look is survival. On the front, Lincoln's portrait feels calm but powerful, shaped by years of careful handling and honest circulation. The details are still there, not sharp, not flashy, but authentic. On the back, those wheat ears frame the design like a quiet promise from the past. This design wasn't made to impress, it was made to work, and that's why it became legendary. These old coins are a treasure, even when they don't shine. The composition of this penny is part of the magic. Real copper, struck in a time when metal mattered and resources were being watched closely. That copper aged naturally over decades, developing unique surfaces that cannot be faked. The weight feels right. The balance feels right. The thickness gives it authority. When a collector holds one of these, they know immediately if it's been messed with. And that's where most people make the fatal mistake. Never clean this coin. Ever. Cleaning destroys value instantly. That black, antique-looking surface is not damage, it's proof of life. Original toning is everything. Once that surface is stripped, the silent fortune disappears. This is why professional grading is critical. Authentication protects you from turning serious money into nothing. Here's the detail that changes everything. There is no mint mark. That missing mark tells a story collectors understand deeply. It speaks to production runs, die life, and minting stress. Some 1,935 dies were pushed too long, creating subtle surface characteristics that only show up under the right light. Tiny differences in lettering depth, spacing, and strike pressure are what collectors obsess over. These are not obvious. These are secret details collectors want. Survival is the real rarity here. These pennies were used hard during one of the toughest economic periods in U.S. history. They were spent, saved, spent again, and eventually destroyed. Finding one today in fine condition, with original surfaces and that beautiful year. That's why demand keeps climbing, while supply keeps shrinking. Collectors don't talk loudly about this coin. They don't post it everywhere. When one shows up at auction, the energy changes. Bidding becomes quiet, intense, and aggressive. People who already own one don't sell. They hold. They know this is quiet wealth. This is hidden treasure. This is serious money hiding in plain sight. Today, this single penny has reached a market value of around $310,000, and that number shocks people because it looks impossible. But this is the reality. This is a life-changing opportunity disguised as a dark old coin people are still spending. Do not spend this coin. Check your pockets. Check your jars. Check your old rolls. Rare U.S. coins alert doesn't get more real than this. What should you look for? The date. The missing mint mark. The natural black spat toning. The untouched surface. What destroys value? Cleaning, polishing, scratching, guessing, rushing. Patience is golden here. Slow down, respect the coin, protect the coin. And now brace yourself, because the next coin is even rarer, even more shocking, and even more dangerous to ignore than this one. People are losing it right now without knowing, and once you see it, you'll never look at pennies the same way again. Stay right here. The next hidden treasure changes everything. Next coin number 3. Rare U.S. coin alert. These pennies are silent fortunes. Do not blink, because this last coin is the one that ruins people. This is the penny that looks so bad, so worn, so ugly, that people don't even hesitate before spending it. And that one careless second can wipe out a silent fortune. This coin is dangerous to ignore. This is not fiction. This is real, hidden wealth, and people are losing it every single day. Stay with me, because this detail changes everything. The 1955 wheat penny with the D mint mark came out during a year when America looked strong on the surface, but was under intense pressure behind the scenes. Post-war growth was exploding, factories were running non-stop, money was moving fast, and the US Mint was pushed hard to keep up. Speed mattered more than perfection. Ds were overused. Strikes were rushed. Quality control slipped. And that chaos created rare survivors that were never meant to exist. This coin is one of them. Now picture this penny in your hand. It doesn't feel special at first. It feels rough. It feels tired. It feels like something you should throw away. The surface shows brown waves, uneven color, heavy wear, and a look that screams bad condition to anyone who doesn't understand coins. And that's exactly why it's a hidden, big treasure. That battered surface is proof this coin lived, circulated, survived, and escaped being destroyed. Survival is rarity. The weight still feels right. The size still sits perfectly in your fingers. The thickness gives it presence. This is old copper energy. Real metal, not modern junk. The composition matters here because this copper aged naturally through decades of handling, heat, moisture, and time. That brown wave toning cannot be recreated. It's either real or it's ruined. And once it's cleaned, it's dead. Never clean this coin. Ever. Cleaning doesn't help. Cleaning kills value instantly. Look at the front. Lincoln's face isn't sharp, but it's honest. It tells a story. The wear is even. The fields are natural. On the back, those wheat stalks look soft, worn, almost fading, but still there. That design carried America through generations, and by 1955, these pennies were everywhere. That's why people think they're worthless. That thinking is costing people serious money. Now here's the part that makes collectors lean in. The D mint mark. That small letter changes everything. It tells collectors exactly where this coin was born, under what pressure, and during which production conditions. Certain 1955 with D pennies show unique strike characteristics, surface flow, and metal movement that only appear when dies are pushed beyond their limits. Tiny details in lettering shape, spacing, and texture are what collectors obsess over. These are secret details collectors